What is a feature file? A feature file is nothing but the high-level description of the test scenarios in a very simple language. It is just the entry point of the test cases. A feature usually contains a list of scenarios to be tested for that feature. Feature file are also called the documentation file as it contains the Gherkin scripts and other relevant content. The feature file have an extension of .feature. Let us see how you can create a feature file in Cucumber automation testing. The first thing that you need to do is that you have to go to the project folder, which is in my case Cucumber testing. Expand the project folder. You will find a feature folder already created. I have created the feature folder in my last video. Once you have the feature folder ready, expand that one and click on the feature. I have created this feature, already created this feature. Let me create a feature file for you so that you can understand how to create a feature file in Eclipse. Right click on this feature folder, go to new, click on file, give a proper file name. In this case I am giving open Google. This is the feature file name, and give a dot and write feature. Then click on finish. This will create a feature file for you. See, open google.feature, and it will create the default or dummy data so that you get some hint about what are the contents should be present inside a feature file. It has given the feature title, what will be the name of the feature title, tag, scenario, given, when, then, etc. So this is how you have to create a feature file in Eclipse. Once you have created the feature file, I will show you how you have to create a step definition file and a runner class. Once you are done with the feature file, the next step that you need to focus is create a step definition file and a runner file. Advantage of the runner file is that the runner file will help you to run the entire project suite, and the step definition file will be the main Selenium code that going to execute or whatever the actions required. So quickly write the runner class. I have created the test runner package and a step definition package under the SRC test Java. To create the runner class, click on the test runner package, click on new, then go to class. Once you have the class, we will give a runner class name as runner. Fine. This is runner.java. Now the class file is created. The main advantage of the runner class is that this will help you project suite to understand which feature file needs to be executed at this moment. Okay, so for that we will use some annotations. The first annotation we will use is the run with, and inside that you have to write cucumber dot class. Get rid of this error, you just hover on that and click on import the JUnit class. Okay, now the next one is the Cucumber options. For the time being, I am just going to write the Cucumber options to only run the file. In another video I will tell you what are the flexibilities we can write under Cucumber options. At this moment we will only write the feature. Okay, we will have Cucumber options, we will write that Cucumber options. Inside the features we have to give the name of the feature. The name of the feature is, it contains under the feature folder, so we will write their feature. This is the name of the folder, and inside that we have open google.feature. So we will give a slash and we will write open google.feature. Okay, so till now what we have done, we have include the run with class, we have used the run with annotation and the Cucumber option annotations. We have to import the Cucumber options. Now we have to use the glue. Now we will add glue. What is glue? Glue is nothing but the actual step definition file. So it will think in that way this feature file, this open google.feature, will find the original step definition file in which location. That location we have to give, okay, nothing else. We have created a step definition folder, we will just write that. This feature file will find its step definition in this step definition package, and it is therefore we use the term glue. We can save this file. We have almost created the runner class. Once we have created the runner class, the next thing is that we have to create a step definition class. As I have already told you, the step definition class contains the steps of the real feature file. That means whatever you have written in the feature file, the actual Selenium code that is running behind those feature lines is exactly written in the step definition package. So inside the step definition, we will create a Java class which will contain all the steps defined, okay. To create the step definition class in a very short way or very effective way is that we have to run the runner class so that the step definition get automatically generated in the console. Before writing the feature, let us first clear the entire line of the dummy data that we have, save the file and write feature. So what feature we are going to test? We are going to test Google homepage. I want to write here, I want to test the Google homepage through Google Chrome. So this is my test feature. What is the main feature? I want to test the Google homepage when it is opened through a Google Chrome browser, okay. The second thing that we need to do is that write a scenario. What is the scenario? The scenario is Google homepage testing. Fine. Next comes is the main scenario is Google homepage testing, and in that scenario, what is the given object we have? The given object is that I launch Google Chrome browser, okay. So we will launch the Google Chrome browser. Now the when part comes in. When I open Google homepage, when I open the Google homepage, then what is the assertion? Google homepage is displayed. So three things we have done: given, when and then, and also and Google search button is present. So the Google search button should be present, okay. So the feature file contains the feature which is test the Google homepage. The scenario will give the comment here so we can understand Google homepage testing, okay. So this is the feature and this is the scenario, okay. So we have done this one, feature, scenario. Now let us run the runner class, okay. Once we run the runner class, what will happen is that the step definition that is required in the step definition in the open Google steps class will be automatically generated in the console. So go to the runner and run as JUnit test. So we can see that the step definition has been automatically generated, the given, when, then, etc. okay. So we will copy this one, the whole thing. You can see that you can implement the missing step in the snippet below. So we will just copy this one and we will go to the step definition package, and inside that we have a open Google/steps, okay. So we will go there and just do a copy paste, nothing else. Whatever the unused imports are there, whatever the imports are missing, we will go to Control Shift and O so that all those are get imported at one go. So now we have to write this original Selenium code to make our step definition ready. Okay. Now come the step definition file. In the step definition file, we have to write the main Selenium code. What will be the main Selenium code? The main Selenium code is that, first thing is that you can see the line number 17, it is written, I will launch the Chrome browser. So it is clearly identified that we have to launch the Chrome browser here. So if you know Selenium, it will not be a tough problem to you. But if you don't know Selenium, then you have to learn the Selenium to get cope up with this session. I will also tell you how to write the Selenium code in between, because this part is a completely a Selenium part. Okay. The first thing that we need to do is that we have to instantiate the WebDriver. So for that we will write WebDriver driver equals to null. At this point we are assigning it a null value. Okay. Now we have to assign it a Chrome browser value. So we have to give the system.set property to it. So we will write system.set property, and in this system.set property we have to give webdriver.chrome.driver. Okay. Now we have to give the path. In this we have value, we have to give the path. So our Chrome driver resides here. This one, you can copy this one and make it reside in your resource folder also. You can create a resource folder, or you can externally create a folder. That will be much more beneficial. Just write that new folder, say drivers. Okay, so we are going to put all our drivers here, and we have kept the Chrome driver. So we will copy the path, we will go to properties, and from here we will get the path. We will write that we have to give the path to the variable. To give the path, we will assign it a variable named driver path, and we have to give the path here. Okay, now we are passing the value to it, driver path. Now we will instantiate the driver equals to new Chrome driver. Fine. So in this way we can instantiate the Chrome driver. So before going further, let us check this once to check whether we have assigned the proper path or not. For that we will go to runner class, right click, run as JUnit. We are going to run it with a JUnit. You can even run it with the testng. I think we have a problem with the path. We have to give yes, this path is not there. Okay, so we have to give a proper, this path doesn't exist. Okay, so we have to give a proper path name. We haven't give the dot here. See, now we have missed the dot here. That's why our Chrome driver was not running. Now our Chrome driver has started and it ran properly. Okay, first given part has been done, which is I launch Chrome browser. So this part is done. Now come to the when part. What is written in the when part? I have written I open Google homepage. So we will go to the step and we will find where it is written. Here it is written @when I open Google homepage. So we have to open the Google homepage here. How we can do that? We will use a string base URL. In this we will pass the homepage address of the Google, which is www.google.com, and we have to open it with driver.get. And inside that get we have to pass this variable. So in the second part we will open the Google homepage. Before going further, I will also give a run as JUnit test. So in this case the Chrome browser will be opened, and another step forward is that the Google homepage should open. See, the homepage is open and it is running fine. So the second part is also done. It is giving a green signal. That means we don't have any error in it. And we have to now move to the third part. What is the third part? The third part is that the homepage is displayed. Google homepage is displayed. So we have to check whether the Google homepage is getting displayed or not. So we will go to then part. Google homepage is displayed. In this block of code, we will write what is our expected result, which is expected title, or say expected page title. The expected page title is Google, and what is the actual result. So we will capture the actual result from the system, or from the automation it is running. So the actual will be driver dot get title. Now we have to do assertion. We will do assert dot, we will do assert equal, which is expected page title, and is coming as actual page title. Okay, so let us run this again and check whether everything is running properly or not. We will run with the JUnit test. Yes, Google homepage is opened. Now it will wait for the assertion. That means it will fetch the title and it will match with the expected title. So the expected and actual line that I have written in the assert will be getting matched after this loading is finished. So it is finished and it is giving a green. That means it is working fine. Okay, clear this one and go back to the feature. And in the feature, the last thing that we have written, Google search button must be present. We will go to the steps and we will find Google search button is present, and in this we have to write another assertion code. We will capture the name, string name equals to driver dot find element, and we will find by dot, and we will do a inspect element, and we will check whether this search button name is present or not. That is Google search. Okay, so we will take the value of this name. So we will first take this one as a locator and we will use name. Now see, one thing that you need to notice is that the Google search term is written inside the area label attribute. So we have to fetch the value of this attribute to take the term Google search. Okay, the locator that we used is the name, that's fine, but to get this value in our system we have to use get attribute area label, so that we get the value of this area label, which is Google search. So we will use get attribute, and in the attribute we used area label. Okay, so what happened is in this line is that it will, up to this point it will locate, and then it will go on check whether this attribute is present. So which attribute? Area label. So once it find the area label, it will automatically fetch the value of this one, which is Google search, and put it inside that name. Okay, so let me write assert here, assert dot assert equals expected. Here, before the writing the expected, let me copy this one. Let me write here string. The expected result should be Google search, and the actual result, let me write this one as actual. So the expected, we will match the expected with the actual. Let me run the code, and our code is ready. That means our step definition file is ready. Go to runner now and give a final execute. It is running fine. Every step has been passed. The one scenario is 4 steps has been passed. Okay, so it is running pretty fine now. Now the next thing that you need to understand is to create the default report. Okay, so till now we have learned how to create the step definition file, how to create a feature file, and how to create the runner class and give the execution so that your project is working fine. In the next video, we will learn about the reporting section. We will learn about the default report and the XML report. So till then, bye bye, and subscribe my channel and hit on the bell icon so that you get notified when my next video gets uploaded. Till then, bye bye.